mic check. Mic check, mic check. Sorry for the technical difficulties here. Welcome inside the Nick for game 2 of the Nanaimo Junior Timbermen home schedule. Longacre finds a way to score a minute and 40 seconds into this one to make it 1-0 on a nice pass from, looked like Bakatsis.
It's just starting.
Mic check, mic check. As we bring you inside the Nick here, a little bit of technical difficulties. First goal of the game would go to Langley, as it was Longacre from a nice pass from Bakatsis. And now Nanaimo will start their offense. It's going to be Jaden Thomas wearing 77 today as opposed to 92, as he was on Thursday night. Good outside shot, nice save by NLL goaltender Caleb Kahn. It's going to be tough for Nanaimo to get some good inside looks on him tonight. Johnson with it now. A long shot bounce. Rebound's going to go to Langley. It's going to be Okiyama with it. Up to Bellotti. Bellotti turns at the blue line, looking for someone to dish it to. Gets it to Allen. Allen over and back. Good play by Cole Prontak. Prontak now has it. Tries to make a move around Allen. We'll give it up to the younger Gunderson. Sorry, that's Morgan Lee tonight. Mon with it. Surveying. Up to Fontenla. 4 goals against Victoria on Thursday night. It's Fontenla, as he was streaking in, couldn't quite get the pass. Mon with the shot, reset. Bellotti will make a play up to his brother, new captain for Langley Junior A Thunder. As that ball bounces up, Hall will come up with it for Nanaimo. Headmans it to Bourne as the offense comes on. He leaves it for O'Leary and heads off as Jaden Thomas and Harrison come over the boards for the lefties. Johnson with it now. Thomas. 8 on the shot clock. Nice move by Thomas. Shot, good save. Kahn, ball's loose. Harrison comes up with it and a reset for Nanaimo. Jack Wade on the floor now. Johnson with it. Up to Goodwin. Shot in tight. Score! And that time Nanaimo's going to have to do it. Jack Wade finds a way to beat a sprawling Caleb Kahn. And we're tied up 4 minutes into this one. Sneaky speed by Jack Wade. He was showing it on Thursday night. Couldn't get on the scoreboard as far as goals go, but he was all around it. Him and Fontenla had a really nice 2-man game going in a game where they struggled mightily to get some offense going from the entire 5-man unit. A lot of settling for outside looks as they look to rectify that today. We know Ty Yanko's a heavily offensive-minded coach. Gunderson getting away from Washington, leaves it for Mon. Up to O'Leary. Down low for Fontenla. Across to the lefties, Thomas. Fontenla. 5 on the shot clock. Fontenla over the top, shoots! Nice save by Kahn. No rebound as Washington got to it first. Tried to swim, loses the ball. Mon comes up with it momentarily. Now it's loose again. And there's going to say no possession. So it's an 8-second violation. Nanaimo gets lucky with that one to the ire of Matt Beers, the head coach of the Langley Thunder. Harrison with it now, looking for someone to pass to. Swings it across for Goodwin. Goodwin shot, good save. Ball's loose. Picked up by Kahn. Bellotti can't quite handle it. Still loose at the center line. Glass can't get to it. Smith now has it. As the Langley offensive player tried to swim away from a check, and now he's double teamed heavily on the near side boards. Terry comes up with it for Langley. Back to the point now. Longacre swings it across to the righties. Pressure all over Smith. Tries to get a shot off. Can't quite get to it. And that's going to be a good 30-second violation for the Nanaimo defense. Boston McDonald getting the start tonight as he played about 55, maybe 60% of the game against Victoria. And now a turnover. Langley still trying to get situated. Allen now has it for them. Beats, trying to get around Gunderson on the far side half wall. And he'll just slow up and let the offense come on. Terry and Glass over the boards. Now to Terry. Hoog Stratton. Batted down by Danny Bishop. Ball still loose. And that's a 30-second violation. Danny Bishop with speed. Going to fake the shot, go to the rack, pull out. Ball's down. And he'll send it to Fontella on the near side half wall. For Mon. Mon bobbled it now, an opportunity. Okiyama in on a break. Shoots, scores. A little short side, far side, as Rylan Mon couldn't get a stick on it. 6 minutes and 49 seconds into this one. It's a 2-1 game in favor of the Langley Thunder. Nice wheels by Akiyama. He took advantage of the turnover right at his own blue line and beat Mon to the cage. And Nanaimo will win this draw as well. O'Callahan being pressured heavily. Gives it to Longacre. As the Thunder wholesale change. Vanacek over the boards. Glass, Smith, Terry as well, the late man. Terry looking for a shot. Finds it. Nice block by Sanderson. As Longacre is slow to get up. Looks like he took one up high. And another 30-second violation that Nanaimo can build off of here. Hall takes it deep into the far side corner, being pressured by the Bellotti brothers. Pass in front. What a save by Kahn as O'Leary tried to go short side, far side, short side. And Kahn just got his shoulder on it the last second. And the Langley Thunder Junior A and WLA fans are very used to seeing those types of acrobatic saves. Smith laid off the bench. Vanacek surveying, back to Smith. A little bit of room for Smith. Elects the pass, Todd shot. Ball's loose inside the dotted. Allen through the crease, and it's going to be an Nanaimo ball. Still 2-1, Langley. Nice to see Ryder Goodwin playing as he only finished about half the game on Thursday night. Now he has an opportunity in tight. Being pressured heavily. Buchan will come up with it for Langley. And now it's a partial break. Washington in, shot. I don't know if McDonald got a piece of that, or that hit the iron flush and came all the way back inside Langley's zone. Terry will come up with it. Being doubled heavily, ball's loose. Gunderson can't quite get to it. Sanderson has it now. Sanderson will break out to the far side half wall and stop up, wait for reinforcements. And now O'Leary, who almost tied this one up moments ago, will send it over to the lefties, back to Johnson, the trailer. Fontella now down low for O'Leary, 10 on the shot clock. O'Leary over the top, trying to shoot over the screen, swings it to the lefties, shot. Jaden Thomas trying to beat him on Caleb Kahn on the near side. Ended up 5-hole, no rebound. Glass beating his man, high pick. Glass being doubled on the far side corner by Thomas. And it looked like Danny Bishop in there as well. And that ball's going to go up and out of play. Out of Glass's stick, and it'll be Nanaimo ball. So a good start for Nanaimo on defense right now. I know they're down by 1, but they've had about a half dozen 30-second violations, and that could have been a little bit of a high stick. Jack Wade will come up with it. Wade being pressured heavily, couldn't get a clear pass. Now Bakatsis takes a long outside shot on the wrong side of the floor, ended up getting blocked. Hall with it now as Nanaimo breaks back out, up over center, leaving it for Mon. Mon starting his descent, working on O'Callahan. Late trailer is the lefty Harrison. Swing it to the right side, Jack Wade beats his man. Fontenla couldn't handle the outside pass as Harrison gets a hold of it. 5 on the shot clock now, Mon. Working on O'Callahan, Mon falls, shot, tried to shovel it towards the net, couldn't quite get it. A little bit of pushing and shoving at the crease goal mouth there. Both players looking for a penalty, neither are gonna get one. Vanachuk has it now. Hoog Stratton swings it across to the half wall, inside, Todd, shot. And a nice little swing back into the middle by Langley. As Todd tried to, a little bouncer far side on the backhand, couldn't quite get it on net. Mon now leaves it for Thomas. Thomas across to O'Leary, sends it down low for Fontenla. Fontenla surveying, back to the top. Thomas, a little bit of room on Okiyama. Trying to find someone to pass to in front, good defense. Now Goodwin with it to Fontenla, 4 on the shot clock. Fontenla spins, shot. Hit a stick, never made it to the net. And Langley will break out. Bakatsis will leave it for Longacre. Longacre opened the scoring about 3.5 minutes into this one. Allen now. Glass. Up to Terry. Longacre looking for a seal. Comes over the top. Swings it down low to the righties. Over the top. Skip pass. Fake shot. Terry fake. Nice save. Ball's loose. Bishop will come up with it. Referees didn't think that warranted a 2-minute call as Danny Bishop comes up limping. Jack Wade now 15 on the shot clock, and I was going to have to find a way to get a little bit more offensive zone time before that 30 hits 15 if they want to tire this Langley offense or defense out. Johnson bobbles it, ball's loose. O'Callahan comes up with it. O'Callahan with a burst of speed. 2-on-4, and that ball comes loose as Bourne goes shoulder to shoulder with O'Callahan. Gunderson in there as well. Bellotti, Vanachuk for Langley. Still loose. 15 on the shot clock now. O'Callahan comes up with it again. He's going to want to give it to an offensive player and get off the floor. He's going to have to stay now with less than 8 on the shot clock. Gunderson now, a little bit of room. Fighting off Okiyama. Gunderson shot. What a save by Kahn. As Caleb Kahn baited him with the far side. Gunderson tried to bring it back short side, and Kahn knew exactly what he was doing. Longacre now. Todd with it at the shooter position. Swings it down low to the right. He's bobbled by Glass. Gets it back. Nice little swim move. Cuts to the middle. Diving! No goal. And it's going to be a crease violation. And a great individual effort by Glass. And a turnover down by the goal line. And Langley will break out. Gagnon. Shot. Little spinorama. Nice save by McDonald. Those are one of those ones where you don't really know where it's going. Kind of like a backhand in hockey where the guy's spinning right in front of you at the crease and Just kind of praying that you're covering up as much room as possible because he doesn't know where it's going, so you certainly won't. Jack Wade laid off the bench, gives it to Fontenla. Fontenla up over. Goodwin with it now. Swings it across on a skip pass, too hot for Thomas. Fontenla picked up the rebound, shot. Caleb Kahn comes up with that one, no rebound. Bellotti with it. And he'll leave it for Terry, and that's over and back. And I was going to have to take advantage. Could be a costly mistake. Goodwin. O'Leary. Back to Goodwin. 15 on the clock. Skip pass knocked down by Okiyama. Okiyama with one breakaway goal already. Harrison trying to catch him. Okiyama shot. Nice save by McDonald. McDonald stood tall and hugged that short side as Okiyama's on his wrong side, but it's still dangerous to give him a little too much room and respect that far side shot. Almost always is going to be a fake far side. Try to sting it short when you're on the wrong side on a breakaway, and that's exactly what Okiyama tried to do. Mon with it. Looking for Johnson, finds him. Johnson working on Bellotti. Nice little pick, shot. Saved by Kahn, rebound Mon. And Nanaimo will slow things down. 4:30 left in this first period. Mon playing catch with Johnson. Shot, scores! Rylan Mon on the runner over top of the dotted line. Pings it short side low. And we're tied up. With 4:25 to go in this first period. The young Nanaimo product, Rylan Mon. We're going to have a legal procedure, and it's going to be Nanaimo ball. Danny Bishop will be first to touch it. Harrison now, Wade off the bench, still need a lefty out. Mon coming back over the boards. Goodwin with a little bit of room on the shooter side. Goodwin, back to O'Leary. O'Leary shot. And it's going to have to beat Caleb Kahn clean tonight as there's not a lot of rebounds being given up inside that black crease. Okiyama with another burst of speed, showing off his versatility. Ever dangerous out the back end. Hoog Stratton for Vanacek. Back to Hoog Stratton. Up top, looking for Longacre. In his feet, can't quite get to it. It's going to be an over and back. Jaden Thomas will get to it first for Nanaimo. As they're going long outside shot saved by Kahn. I thought it was lefty strong there for a second, but Tyson Fontenla was on the wrong side of the floor, setting a nice seal, trying to free up Mon for his second of this period. Johnson now. Jack Wade over the top, shot. No rebound as Kahn gets to it. Long outlet pass, one skipper to O'Callahan. O'Callahan has his pocket picked right away by, looks like Bourne. Bourne's going around the net on the far side. Using his wheels to break free, back to the point, up to Harrison. Now to Goodwin. O'Leary. And I'm late to get on the floor once again. Goodwin on the wrong side, can't quite get to it, running through the middle. 8 on the shot clock. Thomas back to Harrison. Harrison over the top, shot. Nice bounce save by Kahn as that ball comes loose. Bellotti gets to it first, and he'll send it up to Bakatsis. Terry now switching hands. Glass can't handle the little outlet pass, and Ima comes up with it once again. As Gunderson and Hall wanted to go for a second, decided to slow it down. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in this first period now. Mon has it on the half wall on the left side. Leaves it for Harrison up at the blue line. Harrison's head comes right off as he's in disbelief. Head for a change. Goodwin got to it first. Mon now tries to go one-on-one with Washington. 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Wade, shot off the pipe and hit Con in the back, still loose. As Jack Wade was looking to take the lead for Nanaimo. Now it's going to be an 8-second violation. That's the second one today for Langley. Nanaimo a lot stingier on their outlet coverage and their breakout coverage tonight as they were on Thursday. Johnson looking for a little help, finds Wade in front, but Wade couldn't quite handle it on the slip pick. Thomas now, Mon. Mon streaking down, shot. Goes loose, and it's going to be a crease call. As Nanaimo thought they lost possession, so 2 righties were already off the floor. It ended up being a 3-on-5 situation. Not a lot of help for Rylan Mon. Okiyama now with a burst of speed, down low, swings it across. Allen scores far side high. A little tic-tac-toe. I think it was Okiyama to Vanacek to Allen. And that was a perfect 3-on-2. Allen naked from the dotted line in, made no mistake. And with 59 seconds left. And that face-off is one towards Langley's far corner. Still loose as O'Callahan can't quite get to it. Bellotti in there as well. Danny Bishop Hall. O'Callahan comes up with it for Langley, beats everyone to center. And they're not done yet, looking for more before this first period ends. Hoogstraten with it now, waiting for the trailer off the bench. It's going to be Terry, strong left side. Hoogstraten towards the net, 10 on the shot clock. Hoogstraten up to Terry. Glass, leaves it for Allen, 2 on the shot clock. And that's going to be a delayed penalty. Going to be a hold on Danny Bishop. And with 16 seconds left, Langley will go to the power play. You got to think they're going to hold for one shot, probably go at 8. Todd will have it up top. Longacre sets the seal. Glass can't quite get away. Now he gets a shot. Nice squeeze by Boston McDonald. And that'll do it for the first period. Langley's going to go to the break up 1 goal and have a minute 45 left on the power play. Pretty good first period both ways. Langley started hot with a couple real tight chances in front. McDonald made a couple nice saves. And a couple spectacular 10 bells that we're used to from Caleb Kahn. Nanaimo doing a good job on the short man, trying to limit Terry from getting that outside rip that we talked to Coach Matt Beers before the game. That's what they want to get, his big outside shot going. And yeah, 1 goal game. We'll be back in about 8 minutes. We'll see you then.
Hey, hey, way too fast. Way too fast. I gotta go. I'm in the zone. Foot on the gas. Foot on the gas. Yeah. GPS. I got goals. I know where to go, so I never crash. Hey, way too fast. Way too fast. I gotta go. I'm in the zone. Foot on the gas. Foot on the gas. Hey, GPS. I got goals. I know where to go, so I never crash. Yeah. I'm in the end zone. Where did he go? You way too slow, homie, I been gone. I know you see, I got the wings, homie, I been flown. Me and the team going for rings, that is the end goal. Hey, I go beast mode, all around the world like Eco. I go crazy like CeeLo, can't stop me like Chico's. I'm suave like Rico, can't be mine no repo. This my home like Depot, can't deny like Vito. Hey, way too fast. I gotta go, I'm in the zone, foot on the gas. Foot on the gas, yeah. GPS, I got goals, I know where to go, so I never crash. Hey, way too fast. I gotta go, I'm in the zone, foot on the gas. Foot on the gas, yeah. Hey, GPS, I got goals, I know where to go, so I never crash.
Welcome back inside the Nanaimo Ice Center as we get ready for period 2. Both teams coming back onto the floor. Langley with a 1-goal lead and about 1:44 left of power play time to start this second period. Couple massive saves from Caleb Kahn. Boston McDonald making his couple great saves as well, holding his ground. Nanaimo's done a great job in this first period, shutting down about 4 different offensive sets for
Thanks for zooming in on my ball spot.
anyways, that's referee Adam Donald, who was refereeing Thursday night. Didn't love the camera work, apparently. Little bit of confusion here on who's taking the draw, as Langley's going to send one guy deep right away. As Bourne was out there to start this second period, they ended up going with Young instead. Nanaimo, Thomas Young heading in on this PK. Little bit of confusion here as to what's happening right now. Referees conferring with both captains. It looks like an equipment issue for Boston McDonald. The referees will be heading to measure. Now, I know it is a CLA rule to not be wearing a cat eye. Don't want to let the cat out of the bag there, but Boston McDonald, and I saw a couple other goalies recently with the rules being a little bit more relaxed, wearing their NLL masks. Caleb Kahn has switched back to his blue and black painted mask. As I am just speculating, not quite sure, but there has been a goalie check called by head coach Matt Beers. I haven't seen a equipment check in quite some time. Happened to myself a couple times here, once in this building back in minor actually. On the other side, I think we were in a tournament and they called me on my leg pads back then. They would do leg pad measurements. I think it was 9 at the top of the knee and 7 inches at the ankle. And it's always nerve-wracking. Even though my pads were legal, you still don't know exactly how it's going to be. So we'll wait anxiously as maybe Jay Stewart is stretching out just a tiny bit. I'm not quite sure, and no one can relay the message to me. A lengthy wait here. As we await to hear. And it looks like Ryder Goodwin is heading to the box preemptively. So something's going to be called. And it's going to be a 5-minute penalty on Boston McDonald. I'm not sure exactly what it's for quite yet. Illegal equipment. As it looks like Jay Stewart is going to have to enter the game in a situation no goalie wants to go into, a 5-on-3 for an extended period of time. So Boston McDonald gets 5 in a game for illegal equipment. As now Jay Stewart, who didn't have his uppers on, which is part of the issue sometimes when you're not ready to quite go in. You're not wearing your uppers because they're so heavy and hot inside these arenas in the summer. But now he's got to get ready to go as Boston McDonald gets 5 in a game for illegal equipment. We're ready to start the second period. Langley with the face-off win. Okiyama comes up with it. Leaves it for Todd. As they get the 4-on-3 going with the man at the top. Bouncer could have been disaster as it hit Hall's stick. And bounced right in front of Jay Stewart. Didn't quite know he had it yet. And now it's a 4-on-1 situation here. As Jack Hall is all alone. Finally, Thomas Young will head up over the red line. Try to kill as much time as possible. And that'll be a 30-second violation as there's a minute left in the 5-on-3 and then a long 3:30-ish on the 5-on-4 where they can score 2 goals before Goodwin is released. Tried to skip past, nice pick off by Gunderson. Gunderson up now. Just gonna slow it down as Jack Hall follows. So that's James Hall. Left it in the corner for Rylan Mon. Mon all alone, 1-on-3, tries to dunk it. And a reset is a nice save by Caleb Kahn. Dunk on the low side. As Langley will try to get this power play working. Haven't really got a chance to work on the 4-on-3 quite yet as Allen comes up over the boards now, righty shooter. Back to Allen. Up top, shot. Nice save on Vanacek. Outlet pass to Gunderson by Stewart. As Danny Bishop comes up over the boards. Bishop couldn't quite handle the pass from Hall. And Bellotti will leave it for Glass as now the 5-on-4 takes over for 3 minutes. Smith now with it. Leaves it up for Glass. Todd over to Glass now. Across to Todd, nice little set play, double seal. As Todd was looking for a delay of game penalty, not going to find it. Glass now with it down low, up top. Longacre. Looking for that double seal inside. Glass shot back behind the net. Vanacek with it. Sent in front. Longacre. Nice save, Stewart. Todd comes up with the rebound. We have an injured player in front. And it looks like that is Longacre, who took one up high right away. Down and out inside the crease. Didn't quite see what happened in tight there. There's a couple bodies laying down and a couple sticks loose. No blood, but it looks like Longacre will be okay. As the coaching staff for Langley wants an explanation on the non-call. As Coach Brad Dugan is saying should be a face-off according to the old rules on a injury when the team has possession, but not anymore as Langley will get it back. No reset though, 20 left on the shot clock. Fake shot. Glass now with it. Try to skip pass, looking for Hoogstraten. Couldn't quite find him, stayed in bounds though. Smith has it, bobbled. No chin strap. Glass fake shot, little extra room. Save Stewart. Numbers here for Nanaimo. Gunderson stops up, nice pick. Fake shot by Hall, shot. Bakatsis comes up with it for Langley, and I'll leave it for Vanacek. As there's still a minute and a half left in this power play. 3.5 minutes gone in this second period. Todd now with it at the top. Him and Hoogstraten playing pitch and catch. Fake seal by Hoogstraten. In the middle of the floor, looking for it. Todd, Glass. Todd, fake shot, dunk, scores! And they're looking for that one. All power play. Vanacek just hanging out at X, and we talked about it on Thursday. Going to have to find a new way to play defense, especially on the PK, as Canadian Lacrosse has never really had those dunk goals, especially at the junior and lower level. And now goaltenders and short man is going to have to really watch for that. And because it was a major penalty, it's going to still be a power play for a minute 12 for Langley. who now has a 2-goal lead. Ryder Goodwin still in the box. Hall will come up with it for Nanaimo, sends it back to the blue line, bobbled by Gunderson. Gets himself a little bit of room. Harrison now with it at the Nanaimo bench. Trying to kill as much time as possible. Pressured heavily by Okayama. Harrison taken into the near side corner. And a shot. That was a reset. Good play by Harrison to get that reset. Burn a little bit more time. 38 left on the penalty to Boston McDonald, who has been given the gate. Harrison still one-on-one with Okayama. Nice little move around Okayama. Gets himself a little bit of space. Shot. Hit a body in front. Think it was off O'Leary, and now that ball is loose. And it's going to be 14 seconds left on the power play as Goodwin getting ready to come out of the box. Vanachuk, the goal scorer. For Longacre. To Allen, back to Longacre. Fake shot, Vanachuk. Now it's going to be an interference. Looks like Allen got a hold of Young. An opportunity for Bishop. Bishop in all alone. Put it wide on the near side. Couldn't quite get it over the pad of Kahn. Bellotti will come up with it for Langley. Up to O'Callahan. Left for Vanachuk. As the Langley offense will come over the boards. Glass now with it. For Terry. Longacre. Working that left side. Lefty strong on this shift. Longacre skip pass. Down low. Back to Terry. Shot. Nice save. No over and back because of the shot on goal. Allen has it now on the half wall, working alone, looking for a east-west pick coming from Glass. Can't find it. Terry over the top now. Now finds Allen in front. Vanacek backhand scores! It is now 5-2 Langley. Back-to-back goals by Vanacek. And that was a beauty with a little skip pass into the middle. Draped all over him was the Nanaimo defender, and he found a way with the backhand. And it is now a 3-goal lead. Langley wins the face-off. Washington runs right into trouble. Danny Bishop ends up with it with speed. Danny Bishop gets a pick, goes around it, elects to pull out. Bucking all over him. Up to Jack Wade. Wade now surveying, waiting for the lefty to come off the bench. Wade with a little bit of room. Shot, save Kahn. Ball loose. Johnson bodies his man, grabs the rebound, takes it behind the net. Full reset for Nanaimo. Jack Wade hangs on. Mon with it. Mon shot. Hit a body, ended up loose. 10 seconds left on the 30 now. Wade couldn't get to it. Langley gets to it now. Gagnon holds on to it after he takes a couple heavy checks from the Nanaimo offense. And bobbled in front by Smith, couldn't quite get to it. Gunderson ends up with it for Nanaimo. Long outlet pass for Young. Fontella, who's been quiet tonight, spins away from Bellotti, trying to find a little bit of room. Stops up, falls down, no call. Back to Goodwin. Goodwin stops up, swings it across to Harrison on the near side. Trying to find a pick from Mon, shot wide. 3 on the shot clock, long outside shot, another one goes wide. Nanaimo having a little bit of a tough time getting inside that dotted line with the ball. And now Vanacek, who has 2 goals in this period, sends it to Hoogstraten, who gives it right back. Vanacek over the top, a little bit of room. Sends it to Glass. Skip pass to Hoogstraten. Another skip pass back to Glass. Glass tries to go underneath. Gets a nice double by Hall. The Hall brothers. Allen now up to Hoogstraten. Shot, scores! Cade Hoogstraten finds a way to add to this Langley lead. 6-2 now. And that's a nice outside shot from the big left-hander. We've grown accustomed to see him doing that. I'm not certain, but I do not think that we will be streaming the Senior B game tonight. Unfortunately not. And Washington will come up with it for Langley. Back out to the top, down low, crease, shot, save. As that was Bakatsis who had an opportunity on the doorstep. Nice save by Jay Stewart. O'Leary with it now. O'Leary tries to dump it low, couldn't quite get it to Johnson. Now Bakatsis comes up with it again for Langley. Over center, spinning and twirling his way away from O'Leary. Dumps it off to O'Callahan. 3D guys up inside the blue line for Langley. Terry will now get to it. Terry still has it now, 8 on the shot clock. Little bit of room, sends it down low. Vanacek. Vanacek tried to go strong side dunk this time, crease, no goal. And Morgan Lee hangs on to it, gives it off to Fontenla, who sent it across to Jaden Thomas. On the half wall here for Harrison, back across. Fontenla, little bit of room, shot. Hit a body. Gonna be nowhere over and back, but there's only 6 seconds left on the 30. And that one's gonna be sent the length of the floor. 10:15 left in this second period, 6-2 in favor of the Langley Junior Thunder. Shots were 18-10 in favor of Nanaimo in the first period. As Langley gets to work, shot blocked by Hall partially, ends up out of play. It's going to be Nanaimo ball. Danny Bishop will get to it. Up to James Hall. James Hall will leave it for Tyson Fontenla. And Fontenla, a little bit of space, can't take it to the net, beats O'Callahan. Being pressured heavily by Okayama now. Back up to Mon. Mon at the shooter position, skip pass, O'Leary. O'Leary cuts into the middle, good slide, Fontenla shot. A long outside shot by Tyson Fontenla, gobbled up by Caleb Kahn. We'll pass it to Buchan. And Buchan, a legacy name in the township of Langley, long history. As Longacre waits for his man to come up. Bobbled momentarily. Outside shot, reset. And that's going to be a penalty on Longacre, who gave his man a little extra shot. It looked like that was Bourne. And now Jay Stewart will head to the bench. And now we have a 6-on-5 situation for Nanaimo. Jaden Thomas, Fontenla, down to the half wall. Skip pass. Harrison, shot. And a nice block. I think that was Washington, as he's a little slow to the bench. .8:27 left now in this second period. Jaden Thomas with it. Back for Harrison below the goal line, across O'Leary. A little bit of room for Wade, elects not to shoot. Down low now. Harrison. Thomas. Fontenla. Double seal. Shot. Over and back. Now an opportunity. Okiyama in all alone. Faking, shooting, score! And that might just be the fastest player in Junior A. On a long outside shot by Tyson Fontenla, Okiyama got on his horse and found a way to the fake on the glove side and puts it stick side. And we now have a 5-goal game. Backbreaker shorthanded, 1:35 left on the power play for Nanaimo. As Jacob Park is doing his job, wiping up the crease. A little bit of wet splatter. Be Bellotti and Hall in on this face-off. 8 minutes left. Nanaimo wins it. Bishop gets to it first. Sends it over center line to Bourne, who will leave it back for Bishop. And now Fontenla will slowly start his descent in. Him and Reed playing pitch and catch. Goodwin setting a good hard seal on the top defender. Fontenla down low. Harrison up to Thomas. Shot! And it goes wide on the far side. No over and back, but it will be a 30-second violation. As Bellotti will get to it for Langley, who plays it over to his brother on the far side. Allen will do his best to kill as much time as possible. Less than 50 seconds left now on this Nanaimo power play. No shots on goal. A couple of good opportunities, but went just wide. Ended up in the net in their own goal as Okiyama found a way. Now Jack Hall will take it up over center, leaving it for Jack Wade. Fontenla now. Thomas. 20 on the short man, left for Langley. Jack Wade shoots. Goes high and wide on the far side. Fontenla shot off the pipe. As he had Caleb Kahn guessing with that twister on the far side. Hit it pretty clean on the pipe. As we're back to 5-on-5, Longacre out the box. He'll get the ball right away. Hoogstraten saying settle it down. Let's use this. Vanacek over the boards. 2 goals this period, 1 dunk as well. Longacre down low on the right side. Back in front, Hoogstraten. And it's going to be interference off ball on Langley. Now Gunderson back to Harrison. Harrison makes a move. And what a save by Caleb Kahn. Sticks right with him and kicks out that left leg at the last second. Maybe got his glove on it as well. And it's going to be another 8-second violation on Langley. That's the 3rd one tonight. Gunderson comes up with it for Nanaimo. O'Leary now. As Danny O'Leary looks to get it going offensively. And a telegraph pass, Okiyama, just a shark in the water looking for these breakaways, and it bounced out of his stick at the last second. As he was looking for his 3rd of the night. And he's waiting in that hole right at that top defender, trying to pick off any skip pass, and that's why they teach you to get up and over almost to center when you're making that skip pass so the defender can't pick that off and head in for a breakaway, which Okiyama has done numerous times tonight. Terry with it. 15 on the shot clock. Longacre. Vanacek back to Longacre. Longacre comes up around the pick. Skip pass to Smith. Smith bouncer. Nice save by Stewart. Outlet pass to Lee. Lee's going to slow down. He takes a heavy shot from Bellotti. That's going to be a penalty. That's one of those ones, big guy hitting a small guy. Going to get the call more times than not. And then Nanaimo will head back to the power play as they have their 6th man out. Thomas shot, blocked. Nice save by Caleb Kahn as he just closed the wickets, and it hit his stick kind of like a trampoline, bounced right out to the dotted line. And Nanaimo couldn't take advantage of the rebound. As the power play starts, Wade up top. Thomas shooter. Down low is Harrison. Across is Fontenla, who's coming up. Double seal. Thomas. Harrison. Surveying up to Thomas. Back up top. Now Fontenla takes the top. Shot off the post. As Thomas beat Kahn, but not the iron. Jack Wade with a little bit of room. Skip pass. Another skip pass. Back to Wade. Shot. No reset. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. In front, O'Leary, great save, Kahn. Reset, Fontenla. Still plenty of time left on the power play. Wade with it now. Goes down, shot, scores! As Jack Wade faked that shot, Caleb Kahn sold out on it, went low. Wade held it just for a half second longer and put it into the yawning cage. And we have cut the lead down to 4. .332 left in this second period. Score is 7-3 in favor of the visiting Langley Junior A Thunder. Jack Wade gets on the board for Nanaimo in this second period. And it's been few and far between as Caleb Kahn has been putting on a clinic, as we are so accustomed to here in this BC Junior A Lacrosse League. Vanachuk, the ever dangerous pink shoot assassin, gets in front, finds a way to stay outside the crease and get a good opportunity as he was pushed in. Hall now with a little bit of room, has Harrison. Hall keeps, takes a shot, and it's going to hit the roof as that one went wide. Langley now with it. Bellotti. Going to be down low for Allen. He swings it to the lefties. Terry sends it down low now, setting a good seal. Shot, scores, Longacre on the near side. Jay Stewart came off the post just a little bit, and Longacre found that little bit of room in between the glove and the pipe. And they regain a 5-goal lead. This is the Langley Thunder. Any youngins watching at home, Terry set a beautiful seal as he allowed Longacre to take an extra step in and pick his shot. Allen won that one back a little too clean, ends up in the corner on the far side. Langley, Mon gets to it first. Hall will now be in there as well. Ball still loose. Buchan battling for it for Langley. Washington in there as well. Hall comes up with it and passes it off to his brother. Harrison will have it now, 15 on the shot clock. Harrison takes a nice slash from Washington. Fontenla. Up to Goodwin. Harrison, seal, shot. Nice save, ball's loose, shot again, another save. As Goodwin picked that one up inside the dotted line, fired it, tried to go short side high. Caleb Kahn equal to the task. Goodwin now has it, surveying, in front, shot, save again. I mean, Nanaimo can't buy one right now. This time Johnson, as that hit the left hip of Caleb Kahn. And that must be nice as coaching staff, led by Matt Beers, knowing that you're probably going to give up 5 or 6 goals a night with the way Caleb Kahn plays every night. Terry with the fake shot. Sends it on net now, low to low. Easy save for Jay Stewart. Long outlet pass, too long. And that's going to go up out of play when Stewart trying to flex his muscles, sending the ball all the way to the second blue line when you had a 15-foot pass right to the left of you. Every goalie who's ever played has been known to make that move every once in a while. Vanachuk now with it. A minute left in this second period. Terry now. Back to Vanachuk. Vanachuk tries to go underneath momentarily, sends it back to Allen on the right side. Allen over the stack. And Bishop pushing the pace for Nanaimo. Takes a check from Bellotti. Both Bellottis zoning in on Danny Bishop, who will send it back to center. And now Jack Wade will slowly wait for reinforcements. 35 left on the game clock, 10 left on the shot clock. Jaden Thomas with it. 5 now. Jack Wade. Shot. Nice save, Kahn. Rebound. Back in front. Fontella shoots! And another save by Kahn as Fontella slips just outside the crease. And Langley will take a timeout with 13.5 left in this second period. And Caleb Kahn, I mean, there's not too much you can say. He's just found a way to stop almost every grade A opportunity chance that Nanaimo has thrown at them. I mean, Nanaimo has found a way to get a couple good opportunities tonight. A lot more than they had Thursday night. Especially inside that dotted line, a couple rebound opportunities, a couple nice slip picks, and a couple nice cross creases, and there's just been no room to score. As Mr. Kahn proving why he was such a high pick in this most recent NLL draft and getting in some serious game time for the Las Vegas Desert Dogs. Not too many junior A level goalies are playing in the NLL and still suiting up. As Glass tries to make a move, 5 seconds left. Good defensive play. Time's going to run out as Hoogstraten sends it behind the net. Vanacek wanted to dunk and didn't get one. As Hoogstraten and Hall come together. As Longacre gives Bishop a shove at the last second. And that'll do it for the second frame as Langley has a 5-goal lead, 8-3. We'll be back in around 10 minutes for the third period. Shots are now 32-25 in favor of Nanaimo, but they can't seem to find and solve Caleb Kahn.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, hey, way too fast. Way too fast. I gotta go, I'm in the zone, foot on the gas. Foot on the gas. Yeah, yeah, yeah. GPS. I got goals, I know where to go, so I never crash. Yeah. Hey, hey, way too fast. Way too fast. I gotta go, I'm in the zone, foot on the gas. Foot on the gas, yeah. Hey, GPS. I got goals, I know where to go, so I never crash. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm in the end zone. Where did he go? You way too slow, homie, I been gone. I know you see, I got the rings, homie, I been flown. Me and the team going for rings, that is the end goal. Hey, I go beast mode, all around the world like Eco. I go crazy like CeeLo, can't stop me like Chico's. I'm suave like Rico, can't be mine no repo. This my home like Depot, can't deny like Vito. Hey, hey, way too fast. I gotta go, I'm in the zone, foot on the gas. Foot on the gas, yeah, yeah, yeah. GPS, I got goals, I know where to go, so I never crash. Hey, hey, way too fast. I gotta go, I'm in the zone, foot on the gas. Foot on the gas, yeah. Hey, GPS, I got goals, I know where to go, so I never crash. So I never crash. Hey, hey, way too fast. I gotta go, I'm in the zone, foot on the gas. Foot on the gas, yeah. Hey, GPS, I got goals, I know where to go, so I'll never crash. For the game, I do it for the love for the game. I do it for the love for the game. I do it for the love for the game. I do it for the love. I do it for the love of the game. I do it for the.
Welcome back inside the Nanaimo Ice Center as we get ready for the third period between the visiting Langley Junior A Thunder and your Nanaimo Junior A Timbermen. Bit of work to do for the team men as they come in down 5 goals. A bit of a chaotic second period as the starting goalie Boston McDonald got called for illegal equipment and was taken out of the game with a 5-minute penalty, which ended up resulting in a 5-on-3 for a minute 45 for the Langley Thunder as they come back onto the floor now. Caleb Kahn has been spectacular. Jay Stewart has come in and shut the door as well as he could. A couple nice power play goals from Vanacek. And we will see what happens here in these early 5 minutes of this second period, or third period, sorry. As Langley was late to get on the floor, they'll have no chance for a cheer. As Allen will take the draw against, it's going to be Jack Hall. As we get the third period underway, clean win by Allen. Mon gets to it first, pressured heavily right away. Gives it to Gunderson, who runs away. From his check, back to the point to Hall, who will send it down to the half boards, is Rylan Mon. Late comer is Tyson Fontenla. Fontenla trying to go low. Fontenla now. It gets taken down. A reset is going to be Bakatsis for Langley as he's pushing the pace. Young out to meet him, leaves it for Smith. Smith on his horse down to the half wall, leaves it for Glass, who sends it right back. Back behind the net now is Hoogstraten. Hoogstraten comes all the way across the top, swings it for Glass. Glass stopping up, 8 on the shot clock. Glass fake shot, picked off by Sanderson. Sanderson's gonna slow up as he's getting pressured heavily. Jaden Thomas now with it. Thomas with a little room will stop up on the half wall. Swung across for Jack Wade. Wade over the top, trying to get free. Shot. Nice save by Kahn. And Bellotti, the captain, will come up with it for Langley, up over center with a burst of speed. Only took 2 seconds from the crease to the center line. And he'll leave it for Allen, who will head off on a change. Hoogstraten now with it. Allen takes it low, trying to spin back up top, looking for a pick. Finds one from Glass, swings it across. Hoogstraten shot. And that hit the outside of the post. As Langley retains possession, 20 on the shot clock. Try to get picked off by Danny Bishop, couldn't quite get to it. Hoogstraten swings it. Glass gets away from his man. Does a good job staying out of the crease. Tried to dunk, ends up in front, bouncing away. Danny Bishop will get to it. Bishop will stop up, leave it for Mon, who gives way to Harrison. Across to O'Leary, down low. Fontenla back to Harrison. Harrison. Goodwin. A little bit of room. Goodwin gets stood up heavily by Buchan. And now Bakatsis dump pass in front. Okayama hit the post. Trying to add to his offensive day. Smith now will slow things down for the offense as reinforcements come over. Vanacek slow to the bench as he's holding his hip. Allen still with it, looking for a pick from Glass. Good slide. Longacre, long shot. Stewart gets to it first. Outlet pass up to Hall. We'll leave it for Jaden Thomas. Jaden Thomas with a little bit of room. Washington directing traffic on the defensive side. O'Leary now has it to the half wall is Wade. Wade looking for a pass in front, finds an O'Leary shot, scores! Daniel O'Leary from a nice feed. Jack Wade adding to his point total for the afternoon. And it's once again a 4-goal game. 16:15 left in this third period. And another face-off won by Langley. Okayama comes up with it again. And as I was picking 3 stars, he would be my first right now. In a tight battle with Caleb Kahn, though. I mean, Kahn has been exceptional. As Glass will get to it on the wrong side of the floor. Gives way to Longacre, who will put it back up top. Hoogstraten looking at the bench, waiting for bodies. Longacre scores. Well, it's going to be crease, no goal. As Danny Bishop tried to pick off the long pass from Hoogstraten, and Longacre got behind Bishop and found a way in front. Luckily for Nanaimo, it was a crease call, no goal. And now Fontenla will wait for Johnson to come off the bench. Harrison with it now in front, looking for Johnson, streaking, couldn't fight through the traffic. Goodwin couldn't get to it. Kind of a nonchalant one-hand grab, ends up in the stick of O'Callahan for Langley. And that's a big hit by Rylan Mon. And the long outside shot goes high and wide on the near side. Ends up in the stick of the Nanaimo defender, Cole Prontak. as Nanaimo's offense tries to get to work here and mount a little bit of a comeback. Quarter of this third period gone already. 13 left on the shot clock. Goodwin with it. Goodwin. Shot. And that one's going to be over and back as Ryder Goodwin couldn't quite get that one on net. And now we're going to have a wipe and about an 8-foot stain right in front of the Langley bench as the big hit from Rylan Mon. Jacob Park out doing his thing. As Gunderson's trying to sneak in and listen to the potential 5-man set that is Langley as they draw up a little set play here. Hoogstraten will start with it in the corner, sends it back up top. Longacre, 3 lefties. Terry now in front. Glass wasn't looking. What a nice little feed by Terry. And now a 2-on-1 for Thomas and Gunderson. Gunderson all alone, shot! And another nice save by Kahn as he had Kahn guessing going far side. Gunderson pulled it short side, ended up hitting the leg of Kahn, and now it's going to be a too many men call. And I think it's on Langley. Yep, it's going to be Langley. Gagnon's going to serve it. So another opportunity for Nanaimo to get back into this one. 14-13 left. 2-minute delay, or too many men penalty. Fontenla playing catch with Thomas. Thomas wants to shoot. Fontenla now to Goodwin. Skip pass, picked off by Belletti. Bellotti now. Bellotti's going to take it to the rack for a second, decides to pull out. Fake dish to his brother. And now his brother has it. And he'll send it back to Smith. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Pass down to Vanacek on the near side, who was nursing a little bit of a hip situation earlier in the third period. Good to see him back. And Danny Bishop will head man the ball up to center and leave it for Tyson Fontenla. And you got to wonder if Nanaimo's going to come back in this one. Is it going to be the back on Tyson Fontenla? So he had 4 goals Thursday night. Fontenla, drag, shot, far side high. Harrison in front for O'Leary. As you could see, Fontenla was trying to drag that defender with him so he could find and open up a little space for Harrison on the far side, lefty shooter. And a great job by the PK of Langley to stand put and not let that happen. Ended up forcing a Fontenla shot that went high and wide on the far side. As Hoogstraten has it now. Still short for another 35 seconds, 20 on the shot clock. So maybe a half chance available for Nanaimo if they get a hold of it quickly. Allen, back to Hoogstraten. Terry. Vanacek, dangerous even in this one-on-one situation. Yeah, beats his man, tries to go crease. Good defensive play by the Hall brothers. As Vanacek thought maybe he had a half a step, and the brothers gobbled him up into the corner quickly. 3 left on the power play. So we'll be back to 5-on-5 now. Gagnon out of the box. Wade with it on the wrong side, sends it down low. Harrison coming up top to the shooter position. Shot outside. Nice save by Kahn. Went right in his stick there, didn't move an inch. Smith with it. Leaves it for Glass in the middle of the floor. Goes into a 1-on-3. Don't advise that unless you want to take some serious punishment, which he did. And Gunderson comes up with it. Takes a big hit from Vanacek. That ball's loose. It's going to be over and back. And O'Callahan electing not to touch. Now Glass will have it for Longacre. Leaves it for Hoogstraten. Hoogstraten over the top. Shot outside, scores! And that's one that Chase Stewart is going to want back, as that was from way deep, about 10 feet inside the blue line on the wrong side of center. And like I said earlier, Cade Hoogstraten, we've become accustomed to those type of shots, and they always find their way in, as Stewart was making a couple practice saves, trying to see where it went wrong. And it's now 9-4, 11:29 left in this third period. Face off won by Langley, picked up by Mon from Nanaimo, sends it down low looking for Hall. Hall scooped it on a nice pass receive. Back up top is Bishop, as Hall and Bishop head off. And the other Hall goes as well. Thomas with it now for Fontana. Down low, Johnson. Johnson up over top. Fakes the shot, gives it to Thomas. Shot! Goes far and wide on the far side hip area of Caleb Kahn. Nanaimo's having trouble getting inside that dotted line once again. And if there's any goalie that's going to keep those out, it's going to be Caleb Kahn. Langley will take it behind the net. Back up to the lefty shooter is Terry. Terry over the top. Terry trying to find a streaking Longacre. Can't quite find it. Ball bouncing in the crease. Longacre comes up with it behind the net. Dunk attempt. And a nice save by Stewart. Thomas Young will stop up the far blue line. Leave it for Harrison. Harrison pressured by Bellotti. O'Leary. Jack Wade with it. Little bit of room. Fakes a pass over the top. Little dump backhand. Couldn't quite find the man. Was Mon in front. 4 left on the shot clock. O'Leary getting pushed around down low. And Langley will get possession and give it to Vanacek at the far rag line, who will send it across for Allen. Sorry, that's Smith on the far side. Longacre now with it on the near side. Nice little stutter step. Tried to skip past it all the way to Smith on the far crease. And now an opportunity for Danny Bishop, who's going to stop up. Johnson wanted it streaking, but a good play by Bishop. Harrison with it now. Wade, Fontenla. 10 on the shot clock. Fontenla looking for a pass, finds it in Harrison. Harrison, a little bit of room, shot. No rebound once again. Kahn sends it up to center. Katsis couldn't quite get to it, and Nanaimo will get the ball back. Under 9 minutes left now in the third. 5-goal lead still for Langley. O'Leary with a little bit of room. Shot. Nice save by Kahn. Trying to go upstairs on the far side was Daniel O'Leary. Nothing doing, as not only is there a save, but it's another no rebound situation. That ball will be dumped off to Allen. .15 on the shot clock. Vanacek calling for it behind the net. Allen with a little bit of room, one-on-one on Hall. Nice spin move, shot, save. Ball still loose in the crease. Vanacek gets it, nice save by Stewart. Got the left pinky on it the last second. But Langley will retain possession, and over the top is Allen. Skip pass to Hoogstraten. Terry trying to get a little bit of space for him. Another swing, shot, glass, missed. Hoogstraten gets it again, back to glass. Skip pass, Vanacek, another skip pass, a little too hot for Allen. It'll be Nanaimo ball. Mon trying to upstart his team with the teal shoes. Another pair of teal shoes out there is Goodwin. Thomas fakes the pass, now sends it across. Long outside rip, hit a body in front. And it's going to be Nanaimo ball, as that was a blocked shot by the Langley defender. I think it went off Bellotti. Behind the net, in front, diving save. What a shot by Mon, even better save by Caleb Kahn. As the captain, Bellotti, is a little bit shooken up, slow to get up, will stay in it. And Nanaimo will get the ball back again. 7:11 left now. 9-5. Up to Harrison. Good pick by Mon. Harrison, a little bit of room. Shot blocked by O'Callahan. Right up the seat of his pants. Little hold action, no call. As Harrison breaks away from the double. Tries to get rid of it, ends up going wide. Fontella can't handle it. Bellotti now with it for Langley. If anyone wondering who is who, a couple sets of brothers on these teams here, I don't have first names on my roster, just the first initial. So sorry for the little bit of confusion, as Danny Bishop now has it. And he'll leave it for Danny O'Leary. Johnson with it now. Good stick by Okayama, who disrupted Mon just enough to let it go to the corner. Washington mucking it up now, and he'll just kick it to center. Bakatsas will leave it. Veteran defensive play. Let the ball do the work and head all the way down to the far side corner. Just under 6 minutes left now in this one. 9-4 still in favor of Langley. Vanacek with it. Terry now. Hoogstraten down low in the corner. Looking to pass. Hoogstraten comes up to the shooter position. Still hanging on to it. Swings it across. Allen now, down low. Smith makes a move on Hall. Smith gets a little bit of space. Shot! Nice save again by Chase Stewart. Trying to stay equal to Kahn as Stewart makes another diving save with his hand. And even though they're down 5, when you keep an offense under 10 goals, that's quite the effort for the defensive unit and goaltenders. Skip pass, Fontenla. Down to O'Leary. O'Leary gets past Bellotti. Jack Wade had to put it down straight away, and now it's going to be a wipe inside or just outside the crease of Chase Stewart. A veteran call for that wipe there, as Langley was ready to take off. As we wait for Jacob Park. 5:03, 9-4. I know we don't have a HUD for the stream, so I'm updating as frequently as I can for the new viewers. And now Langley will start with it just on their side of center. Terry with it. Gunderson all over him. Staying in his hands. All spread out, ISO situation, a full collapse on the Nanaimo defense. Vanacek with it now, shooter position, fakes the swing, sends it back down to Longacre, back behind the net is Allen. Allen wants that dunk, not gonna find it. Good defense by Young. Comes up over the top. Tried to find a streaking Longacre. Longacre with it. Sends a one-hand shot. Reset. And we don't mind those shot attempts when there's 2 seconds left on the 30. Gave his team a chance to maybe get a rebound. Didn't quite work out. Now Nanaimo has it offensively. 4:20 left in this third period. Mon, goalie's out, 6-on-5. Harrison, 10 on the shot clock. Goodwin with it. Goodwin sends it back to Fontenla, across to Mon. Back to Fontenla. Shot blocked. You got to get off and get a goalie out. Long outlet pass, Okiyama. Stewart on his horse. And for a big man, he finds a way to get back to the net quickly. And a long pass goes high over Smith. And that's maybe the first mistake I've seen from Okiyama tonight. 3:51 remaining. They'll start on the lefty corner, back up. 6-on-5 once again. Wade and Harrison, the high guys. Harrison couldn't handle that pass. Mon is there, though, in the corner on the far side. Thomas. Wade. Thomas. Down to Fontenla at the half boards. 15 on the shot clock. Wade now, wrong side. Dump pass. Nice save by Caleb Kahn. Had O'Leary. And O'Callahan comes up with it for Langley. So he might have a half chance towards the net. He'll get doubled by the Hall brothers once again. It's like I'm watching Mighty Ducks 2. So I call them maybe the Bash brothers around here. As O'Callahan goes for a little bit of a dive. Doesn't find a call, and Chase Stewart is burning plenty of calories in this last 3 minutes. Thomas now leaves it for Goodwin, who sends it to Fontenla at the half board, swings it across, still 6-on-5. Back to Johnson, skip pass, Mon, shot. Rebound loose, picked up by Bakatsis. Stewart back in the net, 2:38 left now. Bakatsis spins away from his man and had a streaking Smith, but ended up handcuffing him a little bit with the pass in the hip area. And Smith will look to the sky as the goalie comes out once again, 2:17 left. And this is a situation where if your other goalie wasn't removed from the game earlier for illegal equipment, you might be thinking of running your backup goalie instead of your starter because he's already gassed, and your fresh goalie can just do some running. Unfortunately, that's not available as Nanaimo has a shot, scores! Jack Wade picks the far side corner. And it might be too little too late. As it is now 9-5. And Jack Wade could not find a better shot in that top left corner. Minute 56 left now. Another face-off, won by Nanaimo. And Nanaimo's going to call a timeout here. I wonder if this timeout is just to give Chase Stewart a rest, because he is looking rosy-cheeked with his head to the sky. I've been in that situation at the end of a game. The last thing you want to do is just run back from the bench to the crease, back to the bench, to the crease. And he's been doing it for about 2 minutes straight in all that goalie gear. Throughout the game, unfortunately, the technology isn't quite there yet to not soak up all the sweat. Your gear probably gains about 20 to 30 pounds of just water throughout the game from all the spilling and trying to drink it, getting it all over yourself, to the sweat. Bit more fit goalies in Junior A and Senior A in the NLL these days, but back when I was playing junior, it was all right to be a little bit heavier, and I took full advantage of that, which might have added to the extra poundage, but can't confirm or deny. As Goodwin has it for O'Leary. Mon bobbled it as the set play was set as Harrison was setting that seal for Mon. Mon with it now, another double seal. Shot pass. And a nice save by Kahn as Fontenla tried a little diving far side. Bellotti now. Up over center. Pressured by Hall. Bellotti still has it. He's done a whole lap of the Nanaimo Ice Center. Gets a nice pick from his brother. Looking for the chop. Not going to find the slashing call. And Bellotti will just drop it in the corner. Chase Stewart once again to the bench. O'Leary, 20 on the shot clock, 50 on the game clock. Back to O'Leary. Hall, skip pass. Harrison, back to Wade, shot. Ball's loose, Washington gets to it, stripped. Mon with it, shoots. Tried to bounce it short side high. Now it's gonna be over and back. 34 seconds left now, 4-goal lead. Well, this is one of those games where you tip your cap to the goaltender on the other side. Both goalies played well, but Caleb Kahn has found a way to shut the door down on about 4 or 5 that should have been goals 100%. And now Washington with it now. All defensive players for Langley. Bishop's going to get a call. O'Callahan and Bishop exchanging pleasantries at the end of this one. Bucking over the glass now. 5 seconds left on the game clock. And Danny Bishop's going to go 2 minutes for the cross check. And that's going to about do it for us here at the Nanaimo Ice Center. 4.6 seconds left. It's going to be a 9-5 final for the Langley Thunder. And Nanaimo came out hot. And they're just going to hold it. And Buchan's going to leave it in front of the Nanaimo bench. And Nanaimo's going to drop to 0-2 at home to start this season. A better effort tonight. I really like the way that Nanaimo responded defensively. They held maybe 5 or 6 no shot clock violations. And offensively, they found a way to get a little bit more motion, a little bit more inside the dotted line, but it wasn't enough to solve Caleb Kahn, who showed us why he's a professional lacrosse player already and plays for the WLA Langley Thunder as well. And that'll do it for us tonight at the Nick. We'll see you next weekend. We'll be back at Frank Crane on Saturday. And it'll be Dan Marshall back, who unfortunately with the Nanaimo Clippers in Brooks, Alberta, lost the BC championship in the BCJALL 4-1. And I'm sure they're traveling as we speak. But we will see you next Saturday. I'm Connor Warniuk. Might be doing the color, not quite sure, but Dan will be back for sure for the Junior A game and WLA game. So thank you very much for watching with us today and Thursday. Thank you to my cameraman and tech extraordinaire, Bryce, who without him I wouldn't be able to do anything but stand here because I don't know how to work any of these dials or contraptions. Have a great afternoon. We will see you next weekend.